So now that you have decided that you will immigrate to Canada via Rural Northern Immigration Pilot Program, I'll give you an example of Sudbury, Ontario, which is a participating community in this program. And I will take you through their website and I'll inform you what all are their requirements and what are the um, uh, eligibility criteria. And let's go. So this is Sudbury, Ontario's website. Um, Here it mentions about this program, and they have clearly mentioned here that this program is delivered by City of Greater Sudbury's Economic Development Division and funded by FedNor and Greater Sudbury Development Corporation. So this program has the application now open, and the deadline for submitting your application has been extended till December 2022, December 31st, 2022. So that means this application, this community is still accepting the application. So for this now, I have mentioned in my video, part one video of the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program, I have mentioned everything regarding the initial assessment, initial eligibility criteria which you have to meet before applying through a community. So this one is the second part, and you can see here what are the requirements via candidate profile. So when you go on their website, the Sudbury Ontario's website, you can scroll down below and you will see candidate and employer profile. So once you click on the candidate profile link, you will end up on RNIP application process and steps website. Over here, they have mentioned some in-demand occupations for the primary applicants. So make sure you get a job offer from this Sudbury community in one of these NOC code, which is the in-demand occupation list. Once you are lucky and you get your employment, you get a job offer from an employer in one of these employment, you can start and process your application for RNIP. And over here, first you have to make sure that you meet the IRCC federal eligibility requirement, which I have mentioned in my part one video. You can check out that video. Over the IRCC website, you will see all the eligibility requirements. Then the second one is to meet the community requirements. Over the community requirements, they have some assessment factor that gives you that provides you with some cutoff point. So you have to meet that cutoff point. This form, when you will open this form, it will be over here. So this is the assessment RNIP candidate assessment form. Over here, they have mentioned what all scores they give for your uh, human capital, that is primary applicant. As a primary applicant, if your age is around 35 to 40, they will give you like around 10 to 15 points. So you have to check all of your assessment factors and you have to score yourself over here, and after scoring yourself you have to write the total score here and submit this assessment factor with your application to the community. So the minimum cutoff score, if you are married, you will have is 95 points, and if you are a single applicant, your minimum cutoff is 75. So this is the requirement to be eligible for this program. If you are married, 95 points. If you are single applicant or just a common law partner, then you have to have 75 points to meet the uh, eligibility requirement of RNIP. And you can see the description of assessment factors. Once you read these pages, you will understand how these scores work. Also, they give you points for priority occupation. If your employment is under priority occupation, such as mining, mining supplies, services, or tourism, you will get enough points. So that's your assessment, RNIP candidate assessment form, which will go with the application package to the community. The other one you have to follow the step is primary. For the primary applicant, you have to meet a full-time permanent employment in Sudbury. That is, once you get a job offer, make sure that that job offer is full-time. It's not on a contract basis. It's not a seasonal employment, and also the wages for that employment should meet the standard wage of a province. So, once you secure that employment, let your employer know that the employer has to fill an employment form and SRNIP form. These are the two forms which your employer, the one which you have secured the job offer from, should fill these both forms and give it to you, so that these two forms will go with your package to the community. I'll show you the form. So RNIP, offer of employment form, will look like this. Offer of employment to a foreign national, rural and northern immigration pilot. This form is so easy to fill, and once you give this form to your employer, he or she will be able to fill it and give it back to you. Some of these forms will not open in the Google Chrome, so you have to try it on Internet Explorer. And the other form which your employer has to fill is SRNIP 003 form. This form will look like this. This is just an eligibility attestation by the employer. It shows that the employer is in Sudbury, and he or she operates this business for minimum of 1 year. So they just have to fill their initial over here. Once you read this, you will be able to um, understand how this application is filled. It's a tiny one page form, and you have to make sure these forms are filled and you submit it with your applications. So these two forms are to go with your application, and from the IRCC website you will get one more application, that is 5911E. And these are all other application forms which you have to submit with your package to move to Sudbury at sudbury.ca. So if you choose Sudbury as your province, so this is the email ID where you have to submit all your application package. So these are the forms. Schedule 1, 5984, SRNIP 001, SRNIP 003, that's the employer eligibility form, candidate assessment form, and all other supporting documents. The supporting documents must include your resume, your proof of age, your past experience letter, and your language credentials, that's your IELTS and your partner's IELTS, maybe your husband's IELTS, and then education credentials for the primary applicant and the spouse, employment offer or confirmation of the employment for spouse. If you are the primary applicant and your husband or spouse, your wife has also uh, got the employment opportunity from Sudbury, then you can also give that letter to the community. Then letter of reference for experiential learning opportunity. So if you have a chance to visit you have a letter from some of the university or college that you have a chance to get an experiential learning opportunity, you can also get a reference from that your instructor or your professor. Proof of temporary resident status. So if you are an international student or on your work permit, you can also show the proof of temporary resident status in Canada, and also a letter from family members confirming family relationship. So if you are an applicant and you have some relatives in Canada, in Sudbury, you can also show the proof of the relationship with them, so that you can get your application will be stronger. Evidence of previous visit to Sudbury. So if you have ever visited Sudbury before, you can also submit that evidence, maybe the flight ticket or any travel uh, bill or any hotel stay receipt. You can show that too. Evidence demonstrating residence in Sudbury. So if you are working or if you're studying in Sudbury, you can also show your evidence of residence. That's your address proof. So these are the documents which you have to fill in a package, and you have to submit it to the Sudbury community. And once you get Once your application is been submitted, the application will be under review by an RNIP coordinator. This coordinator will check your application and only a selected candidate will be contacted. Even if you submit your application, it doesn't mean that you will be selected. So it depends on the RNIP coordinator. If you are lucky enough, you will be selected and they will be contacting you. So application review. Once the RNIP coordinator will contact you, they will transfer your file to the community selection committee. So these committee will further process your application, and they are the ones who select the candidates. So they will review your application, and if everything is as per their requirement, they will send you a recommendation letter. And if they don't reply you back, then imagine that you are not being selected, and they will remove you from the pool of candidates for the future consideration. Once you are selected, you will be given a recommendation letter from the community selection committee. So with that recommendation letter, you can apply for the permanent residency. This application you have to submit, and via paper application, you can submit it directly to the IRCC for your permanent residency. After that, the IRCC will review your application and they will decide, they will check your they will do the medical review, financial review, and the criminal record checks. And further, they will decide whether to give you a permanent residence or not. Once you get the permanent residence, you are well and good to move to Sudbury as a permanent resident. Under this Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program, there is one more opportunity. Once you submit your application package for the PR, once after getting your community recommendation and you're submitting your application for permanent residence at the IRCC, federal government, you are also eligible for a 1 year of LMIA exempt work permit. So, for the foreign nationals who have submitted a complete application package for permanent residence under RNIP program and have received an acknowledgement of receipt. So, once you submit your application, you have to receive your AOR, that is acknowledgement of receipt, that they have received your application. With that AOR, you can apply for a 1 year employer specific LMIA assessment, LMIA, that is labor market impact assessment exempt work permit. And also your spouse or partner can also get a open work permit under this RNIP program. That's for 1 year, and you will get this work permit only after getting your acknowledgement of receipt. For international students, for all the students who are planning to immigrate to Canada, there is another option. Choose a program that is in Cambrian College. This is a college which is present in Sudbury, Ontario. So you can choose any full-time program, which is for 2 years, and you can um, get a graduate certificate from this program in this college, that is Cambrian College, and you can stay there for 2 years and get your 3 year stay back, and you will be automatically eligible to apply for this program. So this is what it looks like. It is little complicated, but if you have gone through the website and if you make yourself aware of these guidelines, it will be very easy for you to apply and get yourself eligible for these RNIP program. Just needs a little hard work, little bit dedication, and you will get through it. I hope I haven't made this so complicated for you. If you feel like you need to know more about this program, please comment below my YouTube video. And if you like this video, please do subscribe, like, and share.